I never thought of myself as Batman. I was always Robin in my fantasies because I was not cool enough to be Batman. So
even in your fantasies,
in Buffy, I was like, I'm obviously not Angel or Spike, so I have to be Xander. Maybe Giles, probably Xander.
Yeah,
and then that just shows how low my self-esteem was.
Sidebar, but it's interesting how when people watch Buffy and they're like, "Oh, I fancy Angel." Or I fancy Spike. That was always the debate of younger viewers watching it. Now everyone's like, Giles. Attractive man.
Gilf.
Yeah. Gilf.
Gilf or Dilf.
Definitely. He's not that old. How old do you think he is?
Now he is.
He's probably not, he's probably like not that much older than us.
He's probably a Gilf now.
Gilf. Next up, Rupert Giles.
Yeah.
Played by Anthony Head, or Anthony Stewart Head, as he's credited.
Have I ever let you down?
Want me to answer that, or shall I just glare?
Buffy's mentor and watcher, who was a main character in the first 5 seasons and recurred in the final 2. Anthony Stewart Head, he had already led a prolific acting and singing career prior to Buffy. Do you want to give us your ranking of the various versions of the song Behind Blue Eyes, Tom?
So good. So, obviously the Who did it originally, and it was very good.
That's what, number 3 on your
That's number 3
number 3 is the original, the classic by the Who.
Number 2 ranking is Limp Bizkit.
You're doing well on opinions that no one else in the world shares.
Did a cover in 2003. It's beautiful in its own run, right? And then Anthony Stewart Head did his own cover version on his album a couple of years ago, and it's just utterly beautiful.
Your favourite version of Behind Blue Eyes is by
Anthony
Anthony
Head. He sings it in Buffy at some point, Behind Blue Eyes.
Does he?
Like very briefly, he sings it acoustically. And then I remember me and mate Sam, who's a big fan of Buffy, I remember him saying, "God, I wish he did a studio version." And he did. I couldn't have asked for anything more. It was so good. And before that, he released another album called Music for Elevators in like 2001 or something. And there's only like one good song on it.
Right.
Turns out the song written by Joss Whedon.
There you go.
Called The Last Time. Really good song. Check it out.
No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes.
But despite being a prolific actor / musician,
because he was the Nescafe man, wasn't he?
Anthony Head was best known in the United States for a series of commercials for instant coffee.
Hello. I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm having a dinner party and I've run out of coffee.
Come in.
Thank you.
Will Gold Blend be too good for your guests?
Oh, I think they could get used to it.
It's a very sophisticated coffee.
They have very sophisticated taste.
Do they?
Yes. Well, I must be getting back.
Now, golden roasted, richer, smoother, Nescafe Gold Blend.
Have you met your new neighbour yet?
Oh, I've popped in for coffee.
But that wasn't just one advert.
No,
that was like a series. It became like a soap opera.
Cinematic universe.
The Gold Blend cinematic universe. It was like a will they won't they with Anthony Head.
You don't get many. That's up there with one of the biggest like sexual tension dramas of all time. It's the Nescafe.
You got Moonlighting. And you got Gold Blend.
Yeah. It's Anthony Head's little look when she comes in. He can't do it for audio, but he just sort of had this rise of his eyebrows.
He cannot believe his luck.
Hello.
He knows he's in luck when she comes knocking on his door.
But why are both of them single? They're both like in their 40s and beautiful. What are they doing? Actually, saying that, he's probably like 28.
He probably is.
He's probably younger than I am.
He's probably like 40 in Buffy, so he's probably younger than us.
Oh God.
Ripper, a Giles spin-off show that was planned to air on the BBC. Joss Whedon had a conversation with the BBC, and it would have delved into the character's dark past, but it never happened. No, but you spoke to Anthony Head once about Ripper, didn't you? And like the fact it hadn't happened on TV. Could there possibly be maybe some other medium in which the idea could be explored?
Bear in mind that Anthony Head has actually done what our good friends Big Finish.
Haven't given them a shout in a while. Big Finish
has done Big Finish dramas in the past.
Doctor Who ones,
And so I said to him, it's a shame that Ripper never got made and whatever. How about like a radio version, like a radio play or something? And he goes, a radio play?
The scorn in his voice.
A radio play? As if to say, I don't think so, mate. And I wish I had said to him at the time, as I just totally forgot. I wish I'd said, no, like you did Big Finish, you did like Doctor Who, like that kind of thing. And I just didn't. I was like, no worries. No, that was right.
Okay, so when Giles from Buffy is saying like
a radio,
what are you talking about? You're like, well, I must be an idiot.
I came away. I remember coming back to the rest of the office, and you were there, and I was like, because I went into a little room and was chatting to Anthony Head, and I was like, "That's great," and it just ended like that. And I just came away going, "Oh, that's shit."
The rest of the interview was probably
it was
fine.
great.
He was a great guy.
It was like he was like, "Who's this twat?" And it's probably not nothing like that at all. But at the time, I just felt really sad.
So this is the therapy podcast with Tom and Morgan.
A radio play.